Today, I will talk about producers and consumers. So, imagine you have $20 and what would you buy? Would you buy goods, foods, toys, or something? Or would you use things to take a haircut or go to the cinema? And now we are talking about consumer and producers. Today we are talking about three main ideas: consumers and producers, resources businesses need, and where do goods come from. So let's move on. Consumer and producers. What is a consumer? A consumer is someone who buy and use goods and service. And a producer is who make something. Like, for example, my family, we are going to the restaurant. My family and I were consumers, and the chef is a producer. And consumer and producers can be interdependent. So what is interdependent? Interdependence is people spend money for our products. Like I am a teacher. Imagine I'm a teacher and I teach students. So then that night I went to restaurants and I pay for the meal that I eat. So people could be producers and also consumers. And people need to pay taxes. We grow up, we will have a job and get money. So we need to pay for taxes. And the government use the taxes that people pay for to pay for the service for the community. So that's the interdependence of consumer and producer. So do you think how the businesses work? Like when you go to the pool, and how do people to make this pool have lots of people going it? That because of resources that the business need. There are three main resources: natural resources, human resources, and capital resources. The natural resources are the materials that came from nature, and we use it for the businesses to operate, like soil, waters, woods, and maybe coils. And human resources. The human resources are people working in a produce goods and service. There are lots of human resources: a lifeguard, a chef, a police officer, a farmer, or an engineer. And the capital resources. The capital resources are maybe machines and money. These are goods that made by people and these are used for the businesses to operate. For example, what natural resources do we need in the pool? Well, we need some water. What is the human resources? Maybe the lifeguard. And the capital resources. The capital resources are the machines that are used to clean the water in the pool. So if you go to the grocery store and you look at the sentence on the goods that you take, what can you see? Well, there are some words that write what makes it or where does it come from. So, what do goods come from? Goods come from many places around the world. People can ship it from one place to another place. Like if I want to eat berries and cherries and blueberries, but in Vietnam there are not climate for it. So I can go to the grocery store to buy some cherries and berries because the cherries and berries are shipped into different parts in the earth, and it can carried in many transport, maybe a train, boat, or plane and trucks. And like my mom, she is shopping online, and sometimes they give up the date that tomorrow they will give up because there are quick ways to carry the goods. Now we can use lots of goods in many different parts of the earth. And now I will talk about two main ideas about where the goods come from. It is import and export. Import means the food that grows in another country goes to this country. And export means from one country and the food doesn't stay at. It can trade into many different parts of the earth. So now we can know how these goods came from. That was all about the topic consumer and producers. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you. Have a great day.